What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about the worst update in Siege history. So today we just got an update from the Rainbow Six Siege game about the new balancing changes which are coming out on the test server, and these are probably some of the worst balancing changes that I've ever seen from this game. So a quick TLDR, I'll make sure to link it down below, but we've got new ballistic shields where there's some new features. You can like sprint with shields, bash through barricades, and you have like free look, which means you can like look around and you're not restricted to just like looking in front of you, which is I think is a pretty good change. But now we've got like some pretty bad changes. So we've got the SMG11 damage reduction, we've got the G36C increased recoil, the Spaz 15 modified recoil, and the Selma's fuse time increased. So the reason these changes are bad, because in isolation this doesn't sound that bad, because we're nerfing both Ash and Yana, and we're nerfing Fuse as well, a Fuse and Ace, which are like the top 3 most played sort of operators. But when you like think about it, like defense is already so overpowered. Like, why have there been no nerfs for like OP defenders such as like Zowie, Solus, Fenrir, and Tuber, and instead we're only seeing like nerfs for attackers? I feel like if they were to nerf attackers, like at least nerf their like util. Don't nerf the guns, because I feel like when they nerf the gun, the recoil, it just makes it so much more unenjoyable for people to play against, and it just hurts the overall like gaming experience. Where like, for example, people don't play Ash and Yana because they want to run as 3-speed. People were perfectly happy playing Twitch and Zofia as like entry ops because Ash and Yana are entry ops. But then Ubisoft decided to nuke the Twitch's guns F2 recoil, which makes it basically virtually impossible to play. And they also decided to make Zofia a 3 armor, and you can't really entry as a 3 armor because you have like no movement speed. Moreover, like the last 4 defenders that have come out have been Solus' army, Thorn, Tuberau, and Fenrir, and these operators are so overpowered. Like literally, I guarantee you at least 2 of these operators are banned every single game in your ranked games, in your custom games, in your 10-mans, in your competitive games, because they just like, they bring so much utility to the game and they're just like too overpowered. For example, Fenrir like literally destroys your vision, and he has 5 of those. I know only 3 can be activated, but he can literally like watch so many angles, and the fact they can see like when they're being activated, it takes no skill to use. Tuberau, I guess this one takes a lot more like skill, but he still has such a good kit. Like him like being used in tandem with like Bandit or Kaida makes it so hard to breach walls, especially now they've like nerfed Ace as well, so his cell must take longer. Like, why are they nerfing like attackers? Like, you should either nerf defenders or buff attackers. Like maybe buff Maverick or make Capital like a sort of counter to Tuberau, but instead they do this stupid shit where they reduce the gun's recoils like the G36C, and it makes it harder to play, and then just makes the overall like gaming experience worse. Like Zofia, nobody plays fucking Zofia anymore because she's a 3 armor with like a worse gun with recoil now. Like, and Twitch. I know people use Twitch with the DMR, which you can say is arguably better, but like it just ruins the overall experience. Like, they even nerfed the IQ recently, which is they're trying to nerf entries. They're literally making it harder to attack. Like, attacking this game is fucking impossible because like, let's say you're attacking, you have to open the wall. Opening the wall can take 48 seconds because of how long the Tuber takes. Once you've opened the wall, you have to take out the Fenris. Once you've taken out the Fenris, you have all those zombie barricades where people are sitting behind one-way angles. And when you've got into the site, you've cleared all that, like, you still have to worry about Solus below hiding, like, and just denying the plant. And Solus is too overpowered. So yeah. The problem with this, like, current philosophy of balancing for Ubisoft is they keep nerfing the bad op, like the strong ops. Like, they need to nerf like defenders and buff the attackers, or even vice versa. I wouldn't even mind if they kept the defenders how they were, if they just buffed the attackers. Like, give Twitch an extra drone, give Flores an extra drone, like give attackers more util and stuff like that. Add like Molotov grenades as a secondary, but yeah. So my suggestions, if they were to nerf defenders, would be this. So Azami, I'd make it so her Azami barricade, she only gets 4 of them, and she gets them at the start of the rounds, but they deteriorate over time, so they only last like 45 seconds. It'd mean like Azami can be more like viable as an operator, rather than just like putting your shit on Azami and telling them to like hold an angle. Solus, I'd make it so you can't use her drone in the prep phase, so you can't like, your whole drone just can't be dead. And I'd also make it so her range is like decreased by 1/3. I think that's a pretty good buff. Like, she'd still be good, but she'd still not be amazing. Fenrir, I'd make it so it, like, usually now when you shoot a Fenrir, it like takes 2 seconds, then it goes away. Now when you shoot it, like, it'll just go away straight away. I'd give her 5 of them still, but I'd only make sure 2 of them are active at once. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good nerf for Fenrir, because Fenrir is just so annoying and jarring to play against. Tuberau, I'd remove 1 of them and make them like 15, I think. No, does that make sense? No, I mean, I'd make them 13 seconds because they're 12 seconds right now, and give them 3 of them so it can delay 40 seconds. It's a bit of a nerf. I'd also make it so it takes a bit longer to deploy, so you have to like time it perfectly. I think that increases the skill gap and makes it a lot like better to play. I'd also remove his C4 and give him like a BP. Actually, I don't know if he's a BP. I'd give him, I don't know if he's C4 definitely. He's way too OP with the C4. I'd make him a 3 armor as well, so he's similar to Cade. But yeah. And if we're gonna like talk about buffs to attackers, I'd give Zowie I'd keep her recall the same. The recall's not that bad. I'd make her a 2 speed, 2 armor. And then I'd also give buff Twitch's recall. Make it not back how it used to be, but like sort of a middle ground where there is a skill gap to using it, but it's just not like increasingly difficult to use. So that's what I do for the attackers. And I'd like change IQ's loadout. I think IQ needs a full rework. I don't know. Her gadget is literally useless. Like it's only good to find Val cams and like it's like a niche sort of thing. So I definitely buff IQ. Give her like a whole rework. I don't know what you can do, but that's for another video. IQ definitely deserves a rework fully. And I'd also buff her gun and maybe give her, I think she has nades now, so yeah. I'd also try like the next attack I'd add is like a fragging operator. So like we had Ram out, we had Flores out, etc. Like the recent operators Brava haven't really been entries, so maybe a new entry operator similar to Ash or Yana, like a 3 speed with a good gun would probably make the attack a lot better. But yeah. This is why I think the Siege patch notes are so bad, because they always focus on like but nothing, and it just makes the game so much more unfun to play. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. See you guys later. Take care. This is Arktes.